Hello whiskey lovers and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. Today we're traveling to Islay. Well, sorta, kinda. We're going to Lagavulin, that distillery on the southeast coast of the island Islay, founded in 1815. Now everybody knows Féisial, right? It's the malt and music festival on Islay, and all distilleries take part, including Lagavulin. Now for that special occasion, Féisial, they release a special bottling, obviously. But what few people know is that Lagavulin actually is also a big sponsor of the Islay Jazz Festival every year, and obviously for that occasion they release a special whiskey as well. Now what I would like to try today is a 7 years old that was released for the Islay Jazz Festival only a few years ago in 2022, and it's this one. So, like I said, 7 years old, bottled in 2022 for Jazz Festival. The Islay Jazz Festival. Ooh, this is a whopping 59.5% ABV, and it's a limited release of 2,490 bottles. And if I'm being perfectly honest, it's also the last bit of my bottle, which goes to show how much I like this. But it's also one of the palest Lagavulin I've ever tried. It's very pale indeed. It's the color of white wine. Let's find out if this is any good, eh? It's got a very aromatic and powerful nose, full of honey and vanilla, some freshly baked white bread, but that is supported by some orange peel, and even something of the, how to put this, an unsweetened flesh of coconut, if you know what I mean. And then, of course, all of that is completely wrapped in that lovely smokiness that Lagavulin is known for. Sweet and sour peat, very peaty in fact, but also very, very, very nice on the palate. Surprisingly sweet. Surprisingly sweet. Ooh, the vanilla and the coconut come first now, before malt sugars arrive, and some honey, some citrusy fruits. It becomes quite naked, so to speak. And all of these are, while completely buried under an excellent clean smoke, they are all a bit of a salty as well, if you know what I mean. It's got this salty edge to it. Ah, this is far from immature, mind you. It's only 7 years old, but it is far from immature. I absolutely love this pure young Lagavulin on the finish. Now that finish, that can be called long, let's be honest, quite long in fact. It's the wood that comes through now, that shines through, smoke and wood mostly, wood spices I mean. Those linger the longest, and the sweetness slowly fades away, and all of it is absolutely outstanding. Now this is €120, or it was, I'm not sure if it's still available, but when I was in Lagavulin, I saw on the shelves that the Féisial bottlings were all gone, but the festival, the Islay Jazz Festival bottlings were all still there, or well, not all of them, but quite a few, which was baffling to me. And I tried both of them there, and I was like, I'll take the Jazz. And so this comes highly recommended, even though €120 for a 7 years old whiskey is not cheap. This is cask strength and a special release, obviously. So in my book, well worth it. So a 7 years old, young, pure Lagavulin, absolutely stunning. And that's all for this Whiskey Rambling, and I hope to see you at one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the malt be with you. Bye-bye.